guys, my name is Mukai, and today I'll tell you a little bit about myself. In this presentation, I will present a lighter version of myself, a public version of myself, that I present to other people as a very carefree, happy person, and then a darker version of myself, a more private version of myself, which I constantly struggle with in my true identity as a person. First off, my container that I used for my presentation is a very cutesy pink Kirby bag that represents my exterior as seeming to be a very cute young woman with girly preferences. On the outside of my container, I present the word happy and 100% pie chart in the general mood section for the first activity in the first module. Another object that I have outside my bag is a stuffed animal with closed eyes that represents my naivety as a person. Inside my container, I'll present a gender flag. In case you didn't know, a gender is an identity with no defined gender. I view myself as just any person would be, not considering myself female or male, because I find no comfort in either identity or in between. So despite my very feminine appearance, I identify as a person with no gender. With that, I will bring out my next object, a pin cushion, representing my internal struggle of anxiety that always leaves me in this prickly state whenever I have a conversation with a person. Despite me seeming to be a very carefree person, I constantly struggle with the anxiety of messing up and losing the people around me. If they knew that the carefree state that is mostly a mask to keep up with myself. Finally, I end up with a lighter and a box of incense, representing my depression that I struggle with in my burnt out state to keep up with life sometimes. So in simplest terms, I feel different than the regular gendered person and have internal struggles of depression and anxiety that I've struggled with since the age of 13. So despite me appearing to be a very positive, carefree person, I'm actually really burnt out trying to display a version of myself that I don't agree with on the inside. Thank you for listening to my presentation and hope to hear from you soon.